Tanya and Terrell, it is decision day and the voters are turning out here at the super site. Many of them saying this was not an easy decision as there are so many candidates for mayor, but ultimately they had to make a choice. Chicago voters headed to the polls this morning to decide who will be the city's next mayor.
I mean, anytime you have 9 candidates, it makes it a little bit more difficult because there are, sometimes just 1 or 2 things that separate the candidates. So, yeah, I would say it was fairly difficult.
Issues like public safety, equity, and taxes at the top of the list for many at the ballot box.
Taxes, the property taxes. That's more important than anything besides the crimes.
I think investment in our communities, inclusion of traditionally left out and forgotten about groups is going to be an incredibly important issue. No matter who makes it to the runoff, I think, once we get to that point, that's what's going to be the most important issue for me.
Voter Laura Stukas says stopping the violence is paramount.
I've lived downtown for 20 years. I'm a born and raised Chicagoan, and I don't like the way my city looks anymore. So things have to change.
This morning, Reverend Jesse Jackson voted at the super site in the Loop, saying education is his top issue.
We vote today, Pastor will make a statement. Whoever's in the runoff has to deal with education.
Meanwhile, there are also races for aldermen in all 50 wards. This morning, election officials say they're pleased with voter turnout so far. Almost 18% of more than 1.5 million registered Chicago voters have already cast a ballot citywide. With more than 100,000 vote-by-mail ballots that have not been returned, it could be a few days until we know the results of many races.
It is very possible we wouldn't know by tonight who the top 2 candidates are.
Back here live, elections officials say the age group with the highest turnout right now is age 65 to 74. Meanwhile, the polls opened at 6 o'clock this morning. They'll remain open until 7 o'clock tonight.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.